Alright, so I've been neglecting this poor car. Let me tell you why. A, that battery's been dead. I mean, I just threw this one in there. It's actually from that Civic. And it's been dead, sitting in the driveway for about a month. Look at that rust. I need to fix that. The rear quarters are good though. I mean, there's a little bit starting in there. That's from me rubbing back in the day. This side's got nothing. And the interior is just filthy. But that being said, I just got a battery in it and I haven't started this thing in over a month. Ooh. What does that mean? Huh. That can't be good. The exhaust is still leaking. And my my radio's not happy. I have no idea what that means though. Inline diag. Yeah, that's new. Anyway, so I stopped driving this just after it started getting an exhaust leak. I don't even know if it's smoking in there, but it's leaking right off the header, leaking at the back of the mid pipe, and then at the muffler as well, which is just lovely. But that being said, I mean, it fired right up, and I suppose the first step would probably just be giving this thing a wash, so let's do that. So, that screen actually stopped. Oh, I got dog hair on my finger. Sorry about that. This screen stopped working. I think, so I was reading on forums, and it sounds like that screen will just go black whenever the battery's almost dead, so clearly it did need a new battery, so I'm glad I put that in. I thought for sure I was gonna have to get a whole new upper dash, but she's back up and running again. This thing sounds absolutely atrocious with that exhaust leak. Like I said, it's leaking in about 3 different spots. So a while back in like 5 years ago now actually. No, 7. Golly, that is weird. I put a 3-inch Yanaka catback on this car, and every gasket on that catback, I'm not even joking, is leaking. They like disintegrated themselves. Now, the exhaust itself is actually great. I have no problems with them. I actually have a Yanaka on my other Civic here, and it's just those gaskets, they did not hold up like the rest of the exhaust. Everything else is fine with it on this car specifically. It just needs new gas. This car, however, does have some issues with its Yanaka catback. That is my own fault though, because as it sits right now, I mean, I raised it up, but it used to be about 2, maybe 3 inches lower than this, and there's a hole in the resonator. That's 100% my fault though. That's just because I had it slammed and I scraped everywhere, which this car also needs some help, much like that one, but this one's kind of my priority right now. I need to get this thing running because at the moment I just have the Ranger, and that is supposed to be my reliable daily. The only thing that's done to this car is I actually have tine lowering springs. It's got a front lip. The kid that had it after I sold it put these badges on it. They're junk. I have actually brand new Type R style badges for this. Yeah, it needs new fog lights as well. I mean, this one's literally got a hole in it. That's from, I had it lower back in the day, and I actually, going over a railroad track, hit the front bumper. I bottomed out and cracked that. And then it's got the catback, obviously. It's just got the stock wheels on it right now. But I do have these. So those are OEM Evo 10 BBS wheels that I have for this car. Those wheels with no spacers, they're 18 by 8.5 plus 35. plus 38. And they sit pretty much flush, front and rear with the fender. The fitment's very nice on them. I got those from a friend probably back in 2018, I think. I might throw those back on this today, to be honest. I don't know. Anyway, I'll quit talking. So I had to go grab my hose out of the shed because I keep forgetting that, you know, it's supposed to be winter right now in Minnesota, but we don't have any snow and it's 50 degrees and it's end of January. And I'm sitting outside in a t-shirt getting ready to wash my car. I don't even know what's going on anymore. This is not normal. But anyway, I got my hose. I'm just gonna be using some of this stuff. It's Chemical Guys Honeydew Snow Foam. Got my wheel cleaner. I got my foam gun. I have a pressure washer in there. It's actually brand new. I have a foam can for it. I don't really feel like setting all that up right now. I'm just gonna use a foam gun and a garden hose. It'll do the job. I got my bucket. Got a Grit Guard wash mitt in there. And then all of my random wheel brushes. This all needs to get rinsed out, but I'm gonna get to that here in a second. Well, I got her dried off with the leaf blower, and honestly, that's really all I had planned for this video. I just figured I'd kind of show this thing a little bit. There should be more content coming for this on the channel. I have a few parts that I need to install. Obviously, the exhaust needs to get fixed, and the main part that I want to install, though, is I have a nice hybrid racing short shifter for this. I actually got that sitting right up in here. So this, I should have an install video coming out for that fairly soon. And I'm excited to get that in the car. And then I'm also planning on getting some coilovers for it so I can lower it a little more. I need to get new fog lights and fog light housings. I'd like to replace the front lip because that thing's getting kind of faded, or paint match it, I don't know. As you can see, that cowl is just faded. So there's quite a few things I want to do. I want to get the BBSs back on this because it looks awful on the stock wheels. I don't like it. These things are also just beat up. I love how these stock wheels look, don't get me wrong. I feel like I should probably say that because I know a lot of 9th gen guys are going to dog on me for saying I don't like the wheels, but these ones are curb rashed, okay? It's fine. But that being said, I'll get around to this. I'll have some more content coming out soon. I'll have some rolling out on this as well. I need to fix that. And that thing just needs a lift kit and some bigger wheels. And I should probably replace the fenders and the bed and honestly just a lot of other things. But maybe one day we'll get around to that. But in the meantime, that thing runs. This thing needs help. This thing doesn't run. That thing doesn't run. So we're just tackling one thing at a time. But that's all for today. I'll catch you guys in the next one.